Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be an anti-haul. There honestly is not that much coming out right now, but there are definitely some releases, and personally at this time I'm just trying not to buy makeup, at least for a little while. There are a couple of things that interest me, but I have been able to talk myself out of them. And yeah, let's just get into this anti-haul. All right, the first one is probably the one thing that I did really want to buy, but I did talk myself out of it. That is the Natasha Denona Mini Retro Palette. This is $25, comes out in a few days, March 31st, and this is beautiful. I love pink eyeshadows, and I love this combination with like the taupey blue and the pink, but I shopped my stash and I actually did a dupes video, so if you're interested in that, you can check that out. And I created this eye look and I feel fairly satisfied with it. So I just don't think I need this at this time, but this is probably the only thing on this list that I may eventually purchase because I do love the Natasha Denona formula. But yeah, for now with the dupes I found, I'm pretty satisfied with it. Next up is from Too Faced, and it is, I don't know if it's just new packaging or reformulation of the Primed and Poreless powder and primer. This seems a little bit odd to me. Too Faced does this a lot though, where they just repackage the same products they already have. Benefit does that as well, and I don't know, to me that seems like a cheap trick to get people to buy things they probably already own. I don't know. I've actually tried this powder and I did not like it, but this primer used to be my holy grail quite a long time ago, like 8 years ago. This was my favorite primer, but I haven't used it in a while. I'm sure it's still good, but I have other primers I like, and I don't know. I think after a while it's okay to upgrade packaging. Things can be dated after a while, but I don't know. I think at this point they just have nothing else released, so they changed the packaging. Next up is the NARS Bronze Summer Collection. There's bronzers, some pigments, some lip oils, a highlighter. This is really beautiful, but NARS in general doesn't interest me. It's also very expensive. I've said before, I actually kind of think it's overpriced for the quality. I used to own a lot from NARS, but yeah, now I think it's just kind of so. This is a beautiful collection, but yeah, I definitely don't need it. Alrighty, more from Too Faced. They're coming out with a Diamond Fire bronzer, which to me this looks super shimmery and metallic. Too shimmery for what I would use for a bronzer, but I'm sure it would look beautiful on a lot of people. And then they're coming out with new colors of their melted lipsticks. I actually have one of those and it is a nice formula, but I have a lot of lipsticks. I don't need to be buying more lipstick. But yeah, again, this is kind of like, you know, at least they're expanding their collection. They're not just changing the packaging. But yeah, this does not interest me. Then is Tom Ford. I've never used this brand before, I don't think. Actually, that's not true. I had a lipstick from them quite a long time ago. And now those lipsticks are like $10 more expensive than they were back when I bought it. And it was still expensive then. But anyway, it's the only thing I've tried. I did like it. They're coming out these eye and face palettes. To me, this looks like Milani packaging. I didn't even see a price on the Trend Mood on Instagram for these. They're probably like $80, maybe even more, but I don't know. This looks not super luxurious to me, at least. It kind of looks more like Milani, which I love Milani and there's nothing wrong with that, but to me, this just does not look that luxurious. Now, this next one, I did have to talk myself out of this, and that is the ColourPop Mulan collection. Mulan is one of my favorite Disney movies ever, and every time I've watched multiple reviews on this collection, and the whole time I have that song in my head. It's such a good song. I love it. But talking myself out of it, the palette is beautiful, those red shimmery shades and some taupey colors, but again, I think I have those. The lip products are beautiful. The blushes were beautiful. There's like this nude blush in the collection. And I love ColourPop. It's one of my favorite brands, some of my favorite formulas, but I don't think I need this. I think I have similar colors, but maybe in a few months, if this is still around, I may get something. I don't know. Right now, you can't actually, well, you can order from ColourPop, but they said that they have shut down their factory, so they don't really know when they're going to be able to ship products out, but they said you can still place online orders. But for me, I don't really want to place an order knowing that it may be a month or two before I get it. So I'm kind of holding off on shopping for right now. But yeah, I love ColourPop and I love Mulan and I want to see the movie, but for now I'm not going to buy the makeup. Next up from Fenty is a new body lava and highlighter, and this is called Cognac Candy. This is really pretty. coppery type gold. I've never tried her highlighters just because to me they look a bit too glittery. And I've never tried the Body Lovas because I don't know where I would wear something like that. I mean, other than in the summer if I was at a beach or the pool, but this seems like one of those things I would buy intending to wear in the summer, and then I would just forget that I had it and I would never use it. You know, just not a me type product, even though they're beautiful. And so many brands have come out with these products now. I mean, Soul Body, Sol de Janeiro, and the Fenty ones, they're all beautiful. And to me, this is like an aspirational type product. Like I imagine myself sitting at the beach looking all bronzy, but in reality, I'm just slathered in sunscreen and getting burned anyway. Next up, Artist Couture is coming out with an eyeshadow palette that's $40 and lipsticks for $18. It's a very nude bronze collection, which I love this kind of makeup, bronzy, sultry. This looks beautiful. I've never actually tried Artist Couture before. I have heard very good things about their highlighters, but $40, kind of expensive for a neutral eyeshadow palette that I'm sure I have all the colors. I have lots of lipsticks. $18 isn't that bad of a price for a lipstick for a high-end brand, since a lot of them are like $25 and up, but I don't need it. I have a lot of lipsticks, too many to be able to use them all. Alrighty, then we have Makeup Revolution. They're coming out with some quads that are $15 each. And I gotta say the packaging intrigued me. Never a good reason to buy something, I know, but it is beautiful packaging. They're in the pretty colors. There's some with like green, blue, kind of different themes. I think this is really nice, but I hear very, very mixed things on the Makeup Revolution eyeshadows. I have not personally tried them myself. Some people say some of them are amazing, and then others people say are only so-so. Therefore, I think I would hold off on this as well, but the packaging, it's gorgeous. Last up, Melt Cosmetics is coming out with the Rust palette. They do have a Rust stack that has been very, very popular, and this palette is $58, so there's like bronze and yellow and mustard and red. Super beautiful, but $58 is a lot. This is a brand I've talked about before. I keep wanting to try, but I'm never 100% sold on the products, and their price point is significantly higher than a lot of other brands. You know, $60 for an eyeshadow palette, that's a lot. So that's the main reason I haven't tried it, but I've heard amazing things about their formula. But these are colors I have over and over and over. I have so many warm, neutral colors in my collection. It's insane. It's crazy. So I definitely don't need this, and they are coming out with some lipsticks as well in this line, but yeah, I definitely don't need it, but this is a brand I would like to try at some point. Alrighty, so that is it for this anti-haul. Most of these things I can talk myself out of pretty easily. The Natasha Denona palette, I think I talked myself out of it. Like I said, I did do that dupes video if you want to see that. But yeah, I think for now I'm gonna hold off on buying makeup, and yeah, let us know what you think. Are any of these things interesting you or not? That is it, and thank you so much for watching.